Give me the Bible, star of gladness gleaming, to cheer the wanderer lone and tempest-tossed. No storms can hide that radiance peaceful beaming, since Jesus came to seek and save the lost. Give me the Bible, holy message shining, thy light shall guide me in the narrow way. Precept and promise, law and love combining, till night shall vanish in eternal day. Give me the Bible when my heart is broken, when sin and grief have filled my soul with fear. Give me the precious words by Jesus spoken. Hold up faith's lamp to show my Savior near. Give me the Bible, holy message shining, thy light shall guide me in the narrow way. Precept and promise, law and love combining, till night shall vanish in eternal day. Give me the Bible, all my steps enlighten, teach me the dangers of these realms below. That lamp of safety o'er the gloom shall brighten, that light alone the path of peace can show. Give me the Bible, holy message shining, thy light shall guide me in the narrow way. Precept and promise, law and love combining, till night shall vanish in eternal day. Give me the Bible, lamp of life immortal, hold up the splendor by the open grave. Show me the light from heaven's shining portals, show me the glory gilding Jordan's wave. Give me the Bible, holy message shining, thy light shall guide me in the narrow way. Precept and promise, law and love combining, till night shall vanish in eternal day. Break thou the bread of life, dear Lord, to me, as thou didst break the loaves beside the sea. Beyond the sacred page, I seek thee, Lord. My spirit pants for thee, O living word. Bless thou the truth, dear Lord, to me, as thou didst bless the bread by Galilee. Then shall all bondage cease, all fetters fall, and I shall find my peace, my all in all.
Good afternoon. It is another beautiful day that the good Lord has blessed us with. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Hello, Sister T, and I hope that everyone is having a wonderful day. If not, your time spent here can at least put a little bit of a smile to your face. Smile goes a long way, after all. It does. Ooh, I should turn this light on. It'll help. That's better. How is Sister T doing? I have no idea, Sister T. No idea. I think probably CJ was supposed to do it. But don't quote me on that one. Yeah. Don't quote me on that one. Sister T is doing good. Hmm. Yep. Still recovering from our late night adventures, delivering CJ to the airport. Oh, perfect. I answered the question before Sister T even asked it. Awesome. We're united, sister. I'm doing pretty good. Still recovering from our late night adventures, delivering CJ to the airport. And the rest of the family is doing great. I mean, besides the sniffles and the light coughs, no one has any of the aches and the pains and the fever. No one has any of that. We just have a sniffle and a slight cough, so I don't know. Personally, I think it's all the dust from the harvest. It can be pretty brutal. And like someone said last night on the reading, allergies are just brutal this time of year. So, other than that, we're doing great. Oh. I haven't heard from CJ this morning. He has been absentee. Lost cause of Slackerland. Now there was no Young Brothers edition last night because reading ran so late, and then CJ forgot to put out a notice. So this is your official after the fact notice that there was no Young Brothers edition last night. Leave it to CJ. Oh, Sister T says she's pretty sure she has all season allergies. Well, and I suppose some days are better than others, aren't they, Sister T? Probably. We can hope. looks like it's going to be one of them slow Saturdays. But I'm all right with a slow Saturday. We haven't had any in a while. It's been pretty crazy. Yeah, well, I don't think CJ is becoming a slacker. I think he just is one at this point. I'd like to think he was awake, but I doubt it. I do. I seriously doubt it. Looks like it's just going to be you and me, Sister T. You and me. Oh, where's Sister Vera when you need her? Where's Laura and Angie and Maureen and Reba? Well, Reba has a lot going on, so I don't blame her. Prayers for you, Sister Reba. But, whole list of people. I got Sister T, though. Sister T says for the past week, time has been slow for her. Lucky. It's been pretty fast around here since the time of the Chili Supper. The week leading up to it is always fast. Goes by way too fast. Doing cleanup, preparation, grocery runs, organization. Yeah. And getting everything straightened out and work and everything. Yeah. It's always crazy. And then it kind of tapers off, but some years it's faster than others. Like it feels like it's just now starting to slow down. And that's because of CJ. It's CJ's fault. Because when he's here, we're always running around doing stuff. But now that he's officially gone, things can slow back down. Yeah, I've alerted Skylar. I told him we are live, but I know he's at work. So, and knowing his phone's probably depleted. Or depleting. Because that phone doesn't seem to carry a good charge. Because, like, every time I tell him we're live, he's, like, either charging or it's almost dead. Poor Skylar. But I did tell him we're live. Sister G says, I'm always up here looking when you're so used to looking out for Let's Read the whole Bible and all the groups, then it's a habit. Yep. Hey, tagging finally rolled in. Thank you, the mysterious tagger. Yes. Let's see. You got Vera. Okay, this is easier to read if I put it up here. Much easier. Okay. You got Sister T, Sam, Heather, Angie, Vera, Skylar, Alicia, Susan, Sue, Donna, Laura. Laura who? That one didn't go through. That one's just Laura. No last name. So, you did not tag Laura correctly. Debbie, Doug, Donald, Donnie, Rob, Randy, Duke, Pat, George, Reba, Sheila, CJ. CJ, you have no excuse to be the slacker now. Anna. Yes, we can't forget Anna. We need Anna. Yeah. So you did try to tag Laura, but you didn't do it successfully. So she got her nieces. So they are watching the Tinkerbell. Alrighty, y'all. Well, it looks like I suppose we probably be jumping into our mine shaft, putting on our hard hats, grabbing the lanterns. Don't forget the pickaxes and shovels, because we have the Bible. Ta-da! And so, our mine for the day is going to be Ecclesiastes. The shaft we're going down is chapter 9, and the vein of gold we're picking through is verses 1 through 5. Let's dig, y'all. For all this, I considered in my heart, even to declare all this, that the righteous and the wise and their works are in the hand of God. No man knoweth either love or hatred by all that is before them. All things come alike to all. There is one event to the righteous and to the wicked, to the good and to the clean and to the unclean, to him that sacrificeth and to him that sacrificeth not. As is the good, so is the sinner, and he that sweareth as he that feareth an oath. This is an evil among all things that are done under the sun, that there is one event unto all, yea, also the heart of the sons of men is full of evil, and madness is in their heart while they live, and after that they go to the dead. For to him that is joined to all the living there is hope. For a living dog is better than a dead lion. For the living know that they shall die, but the dead know not anything. Neither have they any more a reward, for the memory of them is forgotten. So she got her pen and paper ready. Alrighty. So, he starts this chapter, segment off, declaring, talking, considering how he has considered all these things mentioned before, and even the things he's about ready to say. He's considered these things that are on his mind, in his heart, even to declare all this. He has put forth the effort to consider in his heart, to think, to meditate, to work out all of these things so that he can declare them. He's not going to figure it all out and then hide it all away. No. He's done all of this thinking, this figuring, this application of his heart and mind so that he can share what he has found, share his thoughts, share his findings. To declare all this, that the righteous and the wise and their works are in the hand of God. No man knoweth either love or hatred by all that is before them. It's kind of a nice way to start off the chapter. The righteous, the wise, and their works, their actions, are in the hand of God. They're being taken care of by God. You don't have to worry about that. They're in the hand of God. No man knoweth either love or hatred by all that is before them. Now I'm curious about that last phrase, to see if it is the way I think it is. Let's check out a couple other translations real quick. ASV. Whether it be love or hatred, man knoweth it not. All is before them. Ah, interesting. Whether it is love or hate, man does not know. Both are before him. Anyways, no man knoweth either love or hatred by all that is before them. We don't know all of the factors that contribute into our approval or hatred by others, or, yeah, we don't know all that goes behind those two things by what we have visible before us. What we can see does not lend much light into these situations. But we do know. Me too, Sister T. Me too. And she says that is very interesting. It is. It is, it is. But there's my percolator of a brain's working through it still. But regardless of what we do know and what we don't, we do know this: that the righteous, the wise, and their works even are in the hand of God. And that's a comforting fact for those of us who are striving to be counted among the righteous and the wise and the wise. Those of us who are trying to be those things. That means we're in the hand of God. And that's nugget number one. Nugget number one, we are in God's hands. We're in God's hands. It's kind of a comforting thought to start out the chapter on, especially considering where he goes with this. But we are in God's hands. And never forget that. Why is that so big? Oh, that's so much better. Oh, yeah. Okay, so... Ooh, that works too. Yeah, I like that one. That's just way too big. Way too big. Boop. That one's better. Yep. Those are better. What do you think of those, Sister T? Because now you can actually see the Bible and not have that interrupted. Nugget number one. We are in God's hands. Continuing on our little march through our little verses here. All things come alike to all. Ooh, that's interesting. There is one event to the righteous and to the wicked. To the good, to the clean, unclean, those that sacrifice, those that don't. As is the good, so is the sinner. And he that sweareth, as he that feareth an oath. Now, by itself, this verse doesn't have a lot, per se, in it. There's one event that happens to both the righteous and the wicked. One thing they have in common. that neither of them can get around, so to speak. To the good, the clean, those that are unclean. And I'm sure some people have used this verse to be like, look, there's no difference in being good or a sinner, as he says right here. It doesn't change anything. I'm sure someone out there somewhere has said that. As is the good, so is the sinner. There's no difference. I can do whatever I want. I'm sure someone out there said it. But that's not what he's talking about in this verse. That statement is bound by the context to the idea that there is one event that happens to both. The good isn't the same as the sinner in all situations. It's only this one situation that ties the two together. And he doesn't really say it in this verse, which is amusing. Although I'm sure most of y'all know what he's talking about. This one event that ties the two together. Because he's said it in the past as well. And then it kind of clears up down here in verse 3. This is an evil among all things that are done under the sun, that there is one event unto all. Yea, also the heart of the sons of men is full of evil, and madness is in their heart while they live, and after that they go to the dead. He's talking about death. It's the one event that happens to all types of people, from all walks of life. There is nothing you can do on this earth to escape death. Especially at the time when Solomon wrote this. There was just nothing you could do. For those of us who are striving to follow Christ, we have a little bit more of a comforting outlook after this. Because death is only a transition phase for the Christian. That's it. It's not the end all to be all, as some would like to think. Some out there say that once you die, that's it. There's no more. Not for the Christian. All things come alike. Death doesn't pick and choose who it picks on, so to speak. It is a part of living. And he kind of continues with this idea. But nugget number 2. Nugget number 2. How to say it. That would work. It's one of those mornings. I have the idea, but getting all the right words to line up to properly convey the idea, a little difficult. We're just going to use this one. Nugget number 2. Death is just a phase. It's not an end-all to be all. Death is just a phase. It happens to all. But it doesn't stop there. Enter. Death is just a phase. It's temporary, not lasting. But as he goes on, he kind of qualifies this idea a little bit more. Now, of course, just gotta throw this out there. That doesn't mean go and jump off a cliff. Not a good idea. No. Don't do it. Yea, also the heart of the sons of men is full of evil, and madness in their heart while they live, and after that they go to the dead. For to him that is joined to all the living, there is hope. For a living dog is better than a dead lion. You know, a lion is more powerful, more scary, and more fierce than a dog. But a dead lion has none of those qualifications. But a living dog, however, is better than a dead lion. You know, death does make a difference to the living. For the living know that they shall die, but the dead know not anything. Neither have they any more reward, for the memory of them is forgotten. While we're living, we're supposed to do what we can to ensure that we live a good life, that we live one to where death is truly just a phase. I don't know about you, but I want to enjoy my reward in heaven. I don't like the other alternative, after death. So, while we're alive, while there's breath in our lungs, we have hope. As he says up here in verse 4. To all the living, there is hope. You can change. You can switch sides. Reminds me of a scene from a movie wherein the good guys are confronting the bad guys. And the good guy says, you know you can switch sides, right? And the bad guy's like, what? I can? Some people have become locked in their own little world, you could say. Some people have forgotten that there is hope. You can switch sides. Oh, a client of Larry and I's, we do work at his house from time to time. And recently, well, not recently anymore, but he'd been moved to the hospital with serious health problems, bleeding from his skin and etc. And yeah, he'd been moved to the hospital. And then in the nursing home, intensive care, back to the hospital, nursing home. And he's been ping-ponging back and forth between those for a year or two now, give or take. And in January, as Boss Man and I were doing some snow removal, as Bossman and I were doing some snow removal, he gave us a call. It's January. And during the course of the conversation, he says to go plant some maple trees in his yard. And we're saying, well, it's a little cold right now. Can't really do that. But when it warms up in the spring, sure thing. And he was pretty happy. And well, he's kind of an ornery fellow. And he kind of likes to mess around, be a little bit fussy every once in a while. And he poked some fun at Boss Man. I'm trying to remember what exactly he said. But to which Boss Man Larry's response was, "So, have you considered being baptized yet?" And mind you, the client is sitting in the hospital. But he goes, "What? What? Huh? No. His exact words are, no. Between Jesus and Barabbas, I choose Barabbas." Those were his exact words. And to which Larry responded, "You do realize you can switch sides, right?" And it blew our client's mind. He's like, "What? What? No. What?" And then nurse came in, he had to hang up. But it never occurred to him that he could switch sides if he wanted. While he's alive, there is hope. But his condition has worsened, and things for him currently aren't looking very promising. But until that last breath, there is hope. He can switch sides, and we do pray that he does so. But that's nugget number 3. I don't know if you guessed that or not. But there is hope. In all things, remember, there is hope. It doesn't matter how bleak the situation may be. While we are alive, there is hope. Sister J asked the question, what does it mean a living dog is better than a dead lion? It's kind of funny. Okay, Sister J. In their living states, a lion is more powerful than a dog, right? It's scarier. It's deadlier. It's bigger. It's better than a dog. But even though a lion is better than a dog, a dead lion isn't. It ceases to be better. It ceases to be useful. Or, ceases to have any power. But that dog that's now that was the weaker of the two is now the better because he's still alive. He says that to illustrate his point that the living is better than the dead. Even when the dead may have been better originally. But now they're dead, and they're not. That's basically what he's saying, is the living is better than the dead. Did that clear it up or mud the waters up a little bit, sister? I mean, that's what it boils down to. Oh. So, nugget number 3 covers both verses 4 and 5. It does. There's hope. The living know that they shall die. We know it's going to happen. As much as we don't like to exactly admit it or think about it, somewhere deep inside, we know that our end will come. The living know that. The dead don't. Especially from this side of the coin. Once you've reached death, you can't change anything. You are now locked in to the choices that you have made. You can't change your reward. And he even goes so far as to say that, eventually the memory of them is forgotten. Time moves on. You can't change anything once you've died. That's it. But while you're alive, there is hope. You can switch sides. So, nugget run through. Nugget number 1. We are in God's hands. Nugget number 2. Death is just a phase. And finally, nugget number 3. There is hope. And if you wanted to throw a bonus nugget in there, you could do the living is better than the dead. But you don't have to. Sister T says, got my nuggets down. Thank you. Love you all. You are very welcome, Sister T. Love you as well. And thank you for hanging in there and bearing with me. Skylar, we miss you. We miss everybody, really. All those that were tagged. All of y'all that'll come back through after this is over. Hello. And I hope you're having a good day. We missed you. We did. Thank you, Sister D. Likewise. I enjoyed it. So, with that, there be gold in them there pages. Till we meet again, God bless you all. Stay safe, stay strong. Enjoy your golden nuggets as you go through the week. For the rest of the day, at least. Hold on to them, or pass them out even. Feel free. Until next time, bye-bye. Toodaloo. Tip-tip. Have a good day.